Will the addition of a new superstar disrupt the Richmond dressing room? Well, of course it will. It's Ted Lasso, but it'll be a lot of fun to watch. Hey everyone, this is David Stark from Watch Your Pass, and I'm going to do a quick review about Ted Lasso Season 3, Episode 3, titled 451. It is coming to Apple TV Plus on March 29, 2023. It is an episode that deals with the realization that we learned at the end of Season 3, Episode 2 that Zava is coming to Richmond. And what does that mean for the dressing room, for Ted, for the team, for Richmond's hopes in the Premier League? You find out a lot during the episode, and it leaves a couple questions going forward. So, my hot take is, look, I definitely think you should watch it. This, again, feels more like an older Ted Lasso episode, in that it's funny, and I enjoyed it, and I liked it. It wasn't like the first episode of Season 3, which I did not like, surprisingly. Episode 2 and Episode 3 are both very good. And Episode 3 continues along where Episode 2 left off and just kind of sprints forward. So I definitely think you should check it out. I'm going to tell you a little more about the episode, a few things I liked and one thing I didn't like. So in Ted Lasso Season 3, Episode 3, the team and specifically the coaches are trying to figure out how to integrate Zava into their whole scheme. Traditionally, they were running I believe, 4-4-2, which is a very traditional soccer formation, trying to figure out how he's going to work into it, and they arrive at the 4-5-1, which is the title of the episode. Now, the problem with that is that Zava is now the main front and center striker, and the rest of the formation is just supposed to try to like feed him the ball, which is great if you have a superstar striker, not great if you have other players that want to score goals. So that can lead to some tension, that can lead to some interesting results, and we get all of that during this episode. We also get some updates on some other characters, and you also get a fun team event that fleshes out Sam's character a little more, introduces a new wrinkle there, and also brings back a fan favorite from earlier. So things I liked about the episode. The first is Zava. Zava is just a really fun character. Like, I really liked how out there he was, how strange he was, how he like instantly changed the dynamic. He has a very big personality, but his character is just so like overly over the top that it is fun to see. It's fun to hear the things he says and kind of how he interacts with people. And it's also fun to see him on the pitch in the short sessions that we have. The second thing I loved is, look, this episode has soccer. That's what I didn't like about the first episode. There was no soccer in this TV comedy about soccer. This episode has a bunch of games very, very quickly. You get to see Richmond kind of fight through the Premier League and see the results of a lot of games in back-to-back session and see how Zava changed their overall play style. And the third thing I loved is, look, it's a really, really funny episode. There were definitely times I was laughing out loud. A lot of times it was because of things that Zava was doing, but also, you know, it's a Ted Lasso episode and the jokes are finally kind of flying and they're finally feeling right. So I was just smiling throughout this episode. And the fourth thing I loved is, you know, we'll call it the drama. Like, this episode has some drama specifically with Ted and with Rebecca, not together, but separate drama that they each have. And I liked that it kind of introduces those wrinkles because it's really going to make this season that much more interesting, as they are both dealing with these new realizations and new life situations that are happening. So things I didn't love as much. There's really only one thing. It's abbreviated soccer. Like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I love that there was soccer in this episode, but you get like 6 games back to back to back to back, and you get to basically see Zava play in a brief glimpse of each one. And I just would have liked a little bit more. I would have liked to see kind of some more of the play. I would have liked to maybe have those games be a little bit further spaced apart. They kind of come in a montage, so you get like 6 games in the span of like 2 minutes. And I just wish it would have been a little bit longer so that you could enjoy it more and kind of have it be a bigger chunk of the episode. But overall, I definitely think you should watch it. That's Ted Lasso Season 3, Episode 3, titled 451. It's premiering on Apple TV Plus on March 29, 2023. So check it out, and thanks so much for watching. If you liked this review, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Make sure all my new content goes straight to you. Thank you.